Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Babby and this is The Wild Eternal. This is going to be the first log, of course. This is a game where you get lost beneath the fog in the Wild Eternal, a reflective first-person exploration game. Embark on a meditative journey to heal the scars of your past. Can you escape the cycle of reincarnation? So it's based on some Hindu mythology, I suppose. And yeah, I mean, the best way to know what it's all about is to show you. So I don't want to hit continue. I'm going to go new game. Let's go. All right, press space to wake up. Let's press space bar instead. There we go. And this is the cave. We've been chased by the ghost of death or whatever it's called. Let's inspect the rope. I felt lowering myself. There's no way I'm climbing back up. All right, let's not do that instead then. Let's tread down this cave, or at least it kind of seems like we're going up, but that's all right. And I see the end of the tunnel. Let's get headed in. What is that? Ooh, is that the ghost of death? I don't suppose so. I mean, it didn't look that harmful. It did look a little bit eerie though. Let's push away the grass. That's pretty tall, actually. In my youth, I fell from a huge orange tree into a patch of these. Well, you can use them as a trampoline, so that's pretty nice. Look at that. There we go. Your game saves automatically whenever you are saved. Well, it's good to know that it does. That way I don't need to worry too much. So far, nice environment. Nothing really I can comment too much on. Mountainsides. I'm not sure why we're there. Oh, look at that. He looks a little bit creepy. Let's go have a chat with a fox, because apparently foxes can talk. Hello, magic spirit creature. Or I guess I should do a female voice. Greetings, woman. So I do play as a woman. That's lovely. Ak, you speak? No, man-eater. I saw your magic. I am no man-eater. What are you doing here? I don't really know. Why should I tell you that? Who are you? I am the Avatar of Dreams. Now tell me why you've come here. The Avatar of Death said you could help me escape the cycle of rebirth. Well, I think that is the reason that we are going this path. How clever. Will you help me find liberation? You think we might turn over a stone and see liberation scuttle away into the dirt? Don't appreciate the sarcasm too much. Or perhaps it sits beyond a door or up a long stairway? Fool. Then there is no way out? Of course there is a way. This means you'll help me? Perhaps we'll help each other. A small obstacle unfurls itself. Overcome it, and we'll see. Okay, so right over here we have a magic shrine where we can pray, and we got some blessings. It says new blessings 3 right there. I do happen to know that you can't get these yet because we don't have any tributes yet, but we're gonna have to collect some tribute so that we can give it to the magic shrine, or at least pray to the magic shrine. And he will give us a special ability. That's all nice and neat, isn't it? Let's head down this path and see what we can get. Hey, there's a bridge over there. Press the mouse scroll button to squint into the distance. It seems like there's a gap in the bridge, so we're not going to be crossing that, because I'm pretty sure we're not able to jump over, but look at that, will you? I actually already knew it was here. Let's go and pick up the tribute and bring it back to the statue. I think it's called a statue, isn't it? It might not be. There we go. We start praying, and we should get our first ability, which, liberation. If only it was simple as asking. I wish I could escape from the cycle of death and rebirth. I do not have the power to grant this request. Oh, right. That's too bad. I think the make haste is the one that we need. You feel a pain in your knees and remember how agile you were in your youth. So I wonder, are we playing an old woman? Your knees are healed, run free. All right, very good. So, well, I guess that's kind of part of the game, right? You figuring out what kind of character you are, what kind of person you are, I guess. I mean, character, that sounds a little bit weird, doesn't it? But yeah, what kind of person you were in your life. And, oh, let's just get through here. There we go. And we've got the fox over here as well. Let's have a chat with the Avatar of Dreams. One hand doesn't clap. What? He doesn't even have hands. He's got paws. If you won't work with me, I cannot help you. That's true. Of course I will work with you. Good. There's a door access to the valley. 2 of Ohm's tears will unlock it. Alright, so there's a door to escape rebirth? No, I don't think so. It's probably looking after something. Yes. He was quite hesitant to say that. Let's just skip this chat and get going. We should be able to cross this bridge right now. Because we are able to sprint now. Which, oddly, you lose that function when you get older. It's quite harsh, isn't it, age? Let's inspect this bench. I fear that if I were to sit now, I might never get up again. It's weird, because you would, because you keep reincarnating. That is, by the way, something about this game as well. If you die, let's say I threw myself off this cliff, which you can get the ability. You can't. Oh, wait a minute. That's not good. That's a piece of tree. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Okay. Let's, hey, look at that. Is that a tribute? No, it's fruit. It's got the same color as a tribute, though. Which, that kind of bums me out. I don't know about you. You eat fruit to replenish your stamina. Right there, over at top left, you see the stamina bar decrease once I start running and jumping. I guess springing on top of the toadstools as well. Let's get down here. Not too quickly, though, because we don't have that ability to slide down. And keep our eye out on glowing objects. Now, that is not a tribute. That is definitely not a tribute. It's lanterns. Alright, very curious. So we're going to find some civilization? I wonder who lit this. Something buzzes and humps inside. Okay, it must be a fly. Alright, so that's probably not placed by men. Let's get on top of this hill and see what we can find over here. Wait a minute, was there something on this hill? Because there's a path leading up here. I guess this could serve as a lookout post, right? Alright, we see probably a bridge or... What? You're not even able to skill that? Oh, Lord. Alright, at least you're with me, Avatar of the Dreams. Let's head back there and get going. Alright, there we go. It's not a bridge nor a staircase, but it does lead to somewhere. This is a portal. Let's go through it. And no, I don't see any tributes. What is this? Weird looking tree. Look at that. A hollow tree. Seems like a good place to hide from a dangerous beast. Oh, is that a clue? Is it? I don't know. Let's get up here, though. It kind of seems like the natural thing, way to do things, right? And, oh, this is probably where the path would lead to, right? No, it's not the same. Not the same. It's not the same portal. Let's head up, follow the lanterns, I suppose. Although there's a trail up here. We might want to take that. Left or right? Well, I guess left is the only option, really. There's no real option. It's what we call a fool's dilemma. Ooh, that looked like it was something or someone standing there, but it was just an old tree. Okay, well, I see some daylight, but it's kind of unclear whether it's daytime or nighttime. I kind of have a suspicion that this is a dream. Something like that. I mean, it makes sense. The dream deity being there and all. I've got some nice flowers, though. That's nice. A beautiful thing which so readily bares its fangs must have had long and terrible history. Now that I was ever so... not that I was ever so... What? What was the second part? Not that I was ever so beautiful, but I should have learned to bear my fangs. Alright. Oh, look at that. That is... Oh. I do get hurt when I move in there. But look at that. That's what they call a pagoda, right? Isn't that right? We see the eternal fellow there. There's a waystone here, so... I suppose we're on the right track. Let's have a chat with this fellow. The stupa has a tear. I ran around and around, hoping to see it. What about your magic powers? Couldn't you simply appear at it? Temporal projection? Of course, I've tried. Temporal projection? Pardon me, but none of this is comprehensible. Just think of it like jumping. It doesn't matter how high I jump, the tears are always out of reach. I folded space and time, fiddled with the atoms, built elaborate traps. Nothing works. Alright. Well, I suppose we're going to have to do your dirty work. And I have a feeling that somehow we will be able to do this stuff. As opposed to a deity. I guess he's a deity, I'm not really sure. He's a special creature, though. Talking folks should be able to achieve more than this. How do we enter this stupa? I thought it was called a pagoda. Oh, look at that. That's probably the tier. Ohm's tier. All right. Ooh. You really don't like to give me privacy, do you? Did you feel that? Feel what? When you picked up the tear, you didn't feel it. Well, I did hear a chime. If I didn't, does that mean I'm failing my escape? No. Something deep within, awakening? The sensation recalls a memory? Through the eyes of Ohm, I see a nanny among the handlers, the closest I had to a mother. She cares little for me. All she knows are mortal traditions, dead traditions that serve no purpose. What about your parents? Where were they? So he probably was a man once upon a time. Mother in her beloved house, she lost purpose when we left the desert, but found it again in the affairs of others. And father in his shady hollows, studying starlight among the mortals. Rare occasions brought him home to the beloved house. We walked the gardens, but never as father and daughter. Oh, what, you're a... What, you're a woman too? Or is that me? I guess that's me, isn't it? Oh, right, I'm not going to go through this again. Let's head out again. Although, where to, that's not really clear, is it? But I have a feeling that he wasn't talking about himself. Rather about me. Let's head down this trail. We didn't go up here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's pretty steep. These thorns, man. Do they hurt? Oh, they do. Alright, let's sprint down, which I would never recommend anyone doing. It's pretty dangerous doing that, but it's a video game and also we should be able to. Look at that. Looks like something important. I do... This does look familiar. This is what you have at the... I don't even know what you call this. I mean, it is a ditch. Oh, look at that. We got a tribute. Very nice. So they don't have to be in the form of a lotus. That's good to know. All right, we have a waypoint. Very well. Look at that, a rat. Oh. Oh, we can't talk to any anymore, I guess. I guess only if they're a special creature. What is this? A black hole? Have you eaten? No. Sour and sweet things hang around. Go and find them. Where does this door go? It used to go to a palace. Probably still goes to a palace? I don't see anything there. So, wow. He did look like a smart bastard there for a second. I think I just need one more ohms tier to open this door. Alright. I mean, I should have seen that coming. Let's go and look for that other tier now, shall we? Alright, this doesn't seem to lead anywhere. We got the thorny bushes over here. Probably don't want to mess with them too much. Let's head over to that direction. Oh, there we go. That does look like something better. Oh, what is that? What is that? You don't need to bark. I know you can talk. This is where the seer told the king the prophecy of awakings. I don't really care, to be honest. Someone who sees ahead tells the future. That seems like great wisdom. The value comes in transformative power of the information, not the accuracy of it. Telling the future changes the future, etc. What does that mean? Everything is related. Do you understand the transformative power that even butterflies conjure with a flick of their wings? What? Like a butterfly effect? Oh, wow. Hurricane whirled away, the butterfly effect, where small nothings spark wild changes across the vast distances. But this is a truth not limited to insects and weather, not even limited to the realm of action. For instance, what happens when a seer tells a king that his son will not become a king at all, but a great spiritual leader? So this is the prophecy of the awakening? A seer said the prince would become a holy man? I suppose most kings would want their son to follow in their royal path. Of course, the king rejects the prophecy and tries to guard his son from the spiritual way. The king's reaction is understandable, but not just because he wants his son to follow in his steps. The extreme practices of asceticism prevalent among spiritual men at the time meant a dangerous path forward for the prince. Is that him? I don't understand. The seer told the king his son would become either a king or a holy man? But if he could see the future, he knew which he would become. Why offer two options? Because the seer knew his power and how to use it. The two options set the king and his son on the path that the seer desired. Oh. So the seer was manipulating them. Why would he do such a thing? Hoarding power for himself while others suffer. The king deserves it. Prophecy set the butterfly effect into tricklingly subtle, self-fulfilling motion. Okay. I would call that as subtly, but okay. Never mind. Want someone to fill a certain role? Start young. Tell her she's destined to become it. Better still, do it from afar. Tell everyone that she's destined to become something and let them shape her for you. Just be sure the prophecy is within reach, otherwise she'll grow up confused, lost. It could be tragic. I think I am the one who is confused. You were speaking about a prince, but now you're speaking about a woman? Never mind. Alright, I guess that is everything he wants to talk about. Alright, let's not have that chat again. I think I had enough of that. Let's head on to... Whoa, what? What on earth? How did that happen? Alright, let's head down this path. We see some lamps, so that should be A-okay. There's another waypoint over here, which I don't think is one of the previous waypoints. Let's eat another piece of fruit. These things replenish your stamina. Very nice. When you got low stamina, eh? Oh, we got a magic shrine. There we go. Let's, orientation. The idea for this passing is a cloud hanging in the back of your mind. Alright. So it's kind of a false thing, right? It's hard to do anything with such deteriorated senses. Let's go and upgrade that. I've improved your vision and hearing. Nice. Although don't really see anything. I don't really notice anything different, which is too bad. Oh, there's nothing here. That is, this is probably where you skill down from there. At least if you have the Descender perk. Otherwise, you'll have to move all the way around, and I have a feeling that I'll have to. Alright, we've got a hollow tree over here. Let's head down this path and see where it leads. Hey, we got another staircase over here, but it seems... No, this is... Okay, this led us back to where we came from. Maybe then we ought to go that way, but I think... Yeah. I think that's the right path. Let's just go. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, that's the other way around from those prickly bushes. Let's see, because I have a feeling that we're going to find the Ohm's Tear pretty soon. Oh, and we just found another magic shrine, I guess. It says we have 2 new blessings, which I think is the upgrades themselves, not the points that we have. Yeah, we got 0 attributes. But let's see. Semiosis. You realize that there are a great many written messages that might be of use to you. If only you could read them. Alright, so we can't even read anymore. That's just lovely. Alright, that's my very first look at the Wild Eternal. It's kind of more of a puzzle adventure game. It's story-rich, laid-back, casual game. It's not really my cup of tea, to be honest. But I would probably enjoy it from time to time. So I'll probably look back at this, but I'm most likely not going to make a series out of it. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to tell me what you thought of the game and to like and subscribe because it helps me out to grow the channel. And as always, have a good one. Cheers.